Hello YouTube, it's Tony. So today I'll be showing you a 1 to 99 crafting guide for 2018. So yeah, I'll be showing you the fastest and cheap methods. Now this guide's mainly not for Iron Man players. So I'll get into the XP boosts. First of all, I'll start off with bonus XP from stealing creation, and you can average around 150k bonus XP per hour for crafting. It's also a fairly good choice to train on double XP weekend because it's pretty expensive. Now there are more to list, but these are the most common XP multipliers. So here are the useful items. Starting with Artisan's outfit, this is obtainable from Stealing Creation or Treasure Hunter. The FC for Stealing Creation is called Fast SC. It costs you 100 Stealing Creation points per piece, and I believe it should take you about an hour to get each outfit piece. It's honestly worth getting because of how much money it saves, but I mean not everyone likes Stealing Creation anyways. So it'll give you 6% more crafting XP when wearing the full set. Then afterwards, we have the modified Artisan's Bandana, and it's also obtainable from Stealing Creation, which was available since late January 2018. So there's a 50% chance you can save one piece of leather, and also you get 50 free soft clay every day. Afterwards, we have the Portable Crafters, and this will give you 10% more crafting XP. There's also a 10% chance to save hides and soft clay when crafting. As for the gem saving, there's a 5% chance to save a gem when you're cutting. So it's basically a treasure hunter item, where you can buy it off the GE or even share with others. Now the FC that shares this is called Portables, and I'll leave the spreadsheet link in the description. Honestly though, it's better to share the Portables since it's much cheaper that way. Afterwards, we have the Scroll of Dexterity, and this will require 60 crafting as well as 60 dungeoneering. It will cost you 20k dungeoneering tokens. There's a chance you can save a hide when you're crafting an item that requires 3 or more hides. Now the save chance depends on what the hide tier is. Then finally we have the Crystal Chisel, and there's a 2% chance of an additional gem when you're cutting gems. So you enchant this from a crystal tool seed by talking to Ifeen or Elune in Priff. So every time you enchant this comes with 28 charges, and the charges consume every time it generates an additional cut gem. Now the charge consumption is halved if you're in Priff. Don't worry though, when it's degraded you can recharge it. Unfortunately however, it's not augmentable. So now that I've talked about the useful items, let's talk about the training methods. From level 1 to 20, or you can stop at level 27, you're going to be spinning flasks to bowstring. I would say the best place to spin them is at the Lumbridge Castle. You should be able to get level 27 pretty fast. If you're going with the expensive method, then stop at level 20. Otherwise, stop at level 27 if you're going for the low cost or profitable methods. From level 27 onwards, you're going to be making jewelry. Now the methods do vary a lot here as the prices are bound to change with jewelry. The reason being is that they're not in very high trade volume. Instead of using a portable crafter, you're going to be using a portable forge this time. Once again, the FC for this is called Portables. You're going to want to set the left click option to smelt. So every piece of jewelry will require a gold bar as well as a cut gem. That means that for the preset, you want to have 14 gold bars and 14 cut gems. The amount of jewelry you can make per hour is 1,800. So from 27 to 31, you're going to be making emerald rings, and the amount you need is 93. Then from level 31 to 42, you're going to be making emerald amulets, and the amount you need is 439. You don't need to string them here, so don't worry about it. Then from 42 to 56, you're going to be making ruby bracelets, and the amount you need is 1,732. From level 56 to 74, you're going to be making a diamond necklace, and the amount you need is 10,136. The XP per hour you can expect is 162k. From level 74 to 80, you're going to be making dragonstone bracelets, and the amount you need is 8,089. The XP per hour you can get from this is 198k. Finally, from level 80 to 99, you're going to be making dragonstone amulets. So with that being said, the amount you need is 73,656. As for the XP per hour, you can expect 270k. Honestly, this is cheap, yet slow. The problem is that it's very difficult to buy in bulk, unless you're using RS forums. The other method I'll be talking about is making Decorated Urns. And so from level 59 onwards, you're going to be doing that. So yes, this method's almost always going to be profitable because of just how useful these are for other skills. What it requires is 2 soft clay each. So the procedure goes like this. You must mold them into an unfired urn. Afterwards, you must fire the unfired urns and then finish them off. So you can expect approximately 667 urns crafted per hour. From level 59 to 76, you're going to be making decorated mining urns, and the amount you need is 11,459. The XP per hour you can expect is 69k. Then from level 76 onwards, you can make all kinds of decorated urns. The amount of fishing and woodcutting urns you'll be needing is 88,622. For the XP per hour, you can expect 88k to 95k XP per hour, depending on which urn you're crafting. I listed the level requirements here in this slide, so you can go check them out and mix and match and do whatever you want basically. It doesn't really matter which urn you're doing because all the urns are very profitable consistently. The real problem is that, as you can see, the XP per hour is very slow. From level 75 onwards, you're going to be doing Priff Harps, and they're located in the Ithel district in Priff. This requires Plague's End quest complete, so you basically tune the harps in AFK. You're just going to click every 3 minutes or so to get it back to 100% tune. With that being said, you can expect 700 dust per hour and around 75k crafting XP per hour without the Voice of Saren. So let's talk about the fast and expensive methods. I'll start off with cutting gems, and it's the dead fastest way to train crafting. Don't forget to wield your crystal chisel, cause that way you'll save more money. I actually forgot it in this footage, but I was doing sapphires anyways, so it doesn't really make a huge difference. I'm only going to be assuming you're going to use Portable Crafter as an XP multiplier for the calculations. Anyways, you should be able to craft approximately 5,300 gems per hour. Now I do have a full 1 hour footage of me cutting gems, and I'll leave that link in the description, in which case I actually cut around 5,400 gems in an hour. From level 20 to 27, you're going to be cutting sapphires, and the amount you need is 96. Then from level 27 to 34, you're going to be cutting emeralds, and the amount you need is 143. Afterwards, from level 34 to 43, you're going to be cutting rubies, and the amount you need is 323. Then from level 43 to level 54, or you can stop at level 55, you're going to be cutting diamonds. The amount you need is 984, and you can expect 626k XP per hour. You can stop at level 54 if you're doing Battlestaves, or stop at level 55 if you want to continue to Dragonstones. Finally, from level 55 to 64, or you can go all the way to level 99, you're going to be cutting Dragonstones. The amount of Dragonstones you'll be needing to level 64 is 1,590. And to level 99, you'll need 85,077. You can get a whopping 800k XP per hour from crafting Dragonstones. So you stop at level 64 if you're going to go with Dragonhide Shields, which I'll explain later. So yes, overall as a whole, this is a pretty fast method to train crafting, but it's very expensive. The real problem here is that there are buy limit constraints. Like to get in bulk, you're going to have to use RS forms, which charge more usually. The other problem is that it requires a lot of upfront cash, and it can be somewhat hard to sell the cut gems. So the next method is called the Elemental Battlestaves. Nowadays, this method isn't as expensive as before, so what you're going to do is attach a regular battlestaff to the respective elemental orb. So you can expect to craft 2,800 battlestaves per hour. Now I do have a 1 hour footage of me crafting battlestaves, and I'll leave that link in the description. From level 54 to 62, you're going to be crafting water battlestaves, and the amount you need is 1,664. I suggest you skip Earth Battlestaves because the Earth Orbs aren't in very high trade volume, so they may be fairly difficult to buy. From level 62 to level 66, you'll be making Fire Battlestaves, and the amount you need is 1,182. If you're going to go all the way to level 99 with this, you'll need 92,369. You can get around 385k XP per hour from making this. Then finally, from level 66 onwards, you're going to be making Air Battlestaves, and the amount you need is 28,898. You'll get 423.5k XP per hour. If you're going to go all the way to level 99, I would suggest you do either fire or air battlestaves, as these orbs have a pretty high trade volume. Overall, this method's pretty decent because it has a good balance of XP per hour and cost. It's also fairly easy to sell the finished battlestaves since they're an alch value. The problem is that there's a 1,000 buy limit for battlestaves, and once again, you're going to have to use RS forms to buy them in bulk. Finally, for the fast and expensive methods, you're going to be making Dragonhide Shields. The reason being I suggest Dragonhide Shields is because they give you the most XP per skilling action when you're weaving leather, so you'll need 4 dragon leathers per shield. Don't forget to unlock the scroll of Dexterity, because that way it'll save you even more money. For your bank preset, I highly suggest you use a Beast of Burden, because that way it saves you a lot more time banking. In order to do that, you just want to checkbox the Beast of Burden if you're using it, then set the left click option to take Beast of Burden, and finally keybind the familiar icon. You should be able to craft 1,800 shields per hour with a pack yak, and 1,500 without a pack yak. I do have a full 1 hour footage of me crafting Dragonhide Shields, and I'll leave that link in the description. So from level 64 to 72, you're going to be crafting green Dragonhide Shields. The amount of shields you'll be needing is 1,805, and you can expect 409k XP per hour without a pack yak, and 491k XP per hour with the pack yak. Then from level 72 to 78, you're going to be doing blue Dragonhide Shields. The amount of shields you'll be needing is 2,370, and you can expect 462k XP per hour without a pack yak, and 554k XP per hour with the pack yak. Now from level 78 to 85, you're going to be crafting red Dragonhide Shields. The amount you'll be needing is 4,748, and you can expect 515k XP per hour without a pack yak, and 618k XP per hour with the pack yak. And then finally from level 85 onwards, you're going to be crafting black Dragonhide Shields, and the amount of shields you'll be needing is 28,835. For XP rates, you should be able to get 567k XP per hour without a pack yak, and 681k XP per hour with the pack yak. I would say in terms of convenience, this method's pretty nice. I mean, there are no buy limit constraints, and it's usually easy to sell the finished products since they're an alch value. Finally, let's talk about the other methods. Starting with the potion flask and crystal flask, it requires 89 crafting. You're going to have to use red sandstone and crystal sandstone respectively, and then you want to melt them into glass. So this also requires 89 mining to gather them. There's also a daily mining cap of 75 of each red and crystal sandstone. For blowing the glass into flasks, you can expect 1,800 blown per hour. With that being said, the XP per hour you can get for potion flasks is 198k, and for crystal flasks, it's 297k XP per hour. Now this isn't factoring in the time you spent mining and melting them. Honestly, this is a fairly profitable daily activity. Then we have the Protean Hides, and this is a treasure hunter protein item. Don't forget that the portable crafter actually does save protein hides. The amount of XP per hide you can get is level scaled. At level 50, you can expect 197.3k XP per hour, and then all the way to level 99, you can expect 355k XP per hour. With that being said, you should be able to craft 1,200 hides per hour, and it's very AFK plus free. The only problem is that it comes in limited supply. So then we have the Goebiebands, and it's a safe PvP activity. At level 99, you can get 48.5k XP free every day. So the FC that tracks this is called Minigames. Now I do have a full guide, and I'll leave that link in the description. Finally, I'll talk about the crafting daily challenge. You don't actually have to craft the urn from soft clay, so don't worry about that. Just buy the respective runes and the urns and just attach them basically. You can also extend them using Viswax for even better daily XP. So when you turn in the challenge, you get refunded based on the value of the soft clay and the runes. It should take approximately under 2 minutes to do them, and it gives you pretty great crafting XP. For making 70 decorated farming urns, you can get 46.8k crafting XP every day, or 93.6k with Viswax. Alright, so here's the conclusion. I won't be displaying the cost or profit for doing the slow cheap methods. As for the GE prices, they're accurate as of February 22nd, 2018. For the gem cutting route, it'll cost you 183.2 mil. If you're going with Dragonhide Shields, it'll cost you 205.5 mil. Finally, for the battle staff route, it will only cost you 28.1 mil. Despite all the calculations, while cutting gems is cheaper than Dragonhide Shields, but really don't get fooled by the price. The prices as of now are probably crashing since Double XP weekend is tomorrow, and don't forget that they have a buy limit of only 500 for the Dragonstones. Like on RS forums, they'll charge you way more if you're gonna buy the uncut gems in bulk. Sometimes you gotta hold the cut gems longer since they're fairly hard to sell. I would say the most accurate price calculation are the Dragonhide Shields method. But yeah, battle staves are fairly cheap, even if you have to factor in using RS forums to buy them. Overall though, I would say just choose which method's right for you, and best of luck training crafting. So yeah, thanks for watching and I hope it helps. If I missed anything, feel free to ask.